Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch eFootball 2024 game on your Windows computer, or if you're facing crashing and freezing issue. Now I've shown the steps for both Steam users, and if you have installed the game from Microsoft Store, I have provided steps for both, so please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart Steam, and this is for Steam users. Simply restart Steam. Now once you restart Steam, then you can launch the game, and still you're facing the problem, then restart your computer. Restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to rename Konami folder. So for this, go to File Explorer and then go to Documents. Over here you can see Konami folder, make a right click, and then you can rename it as, you can rename whatever you want. So I will just put .old. So you can rename this folder. When you rename this folder, it will create a new save file. So you have to start everything from scratch. Now still you're facing the problem, then you can delete the Konami folder. Still you're facing the problem, you can make a right click and then you can delete this folder. And once you delete it, you will lose all the game progress. So you have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can delete the Konami folder from here, and after that start your computer. And this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So try this. Next step is to now go to this folder, go to this location and delete the Konami folder. Again, you might lose all the game progress. So open File Explorer and go to this PC, open C drive. Now over here you can see program data. If you don't see it, then click on view, select show, and then put a check on the box, put a check on hidden items. Once you put a check on hidden items, you should be able to see program data. If you are unable to see it, if you are able to see it, you can open this folder, and then here you can see Konami folder, make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game. Now the next step is to disconnecting the joystick fixes the problem for many users. So you can try this and then check. Next step is to, if you have the game from Microsoft Store, then install Xbox app. Now you can install Xbox app from Microsoft Store if you want. So you can just type in Xbox app and then click on Xbox app and install Xbox app from store. If you can even install the Xbox app from website. So you can go to this link. The link is provided in the video description. Scroll down and then here you can see download the app. Click on download, run this exe file, install Xbox app on your computer, and then launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to transfer the game to another drive and then verify the game file. Now this has also worked for many players, so you can try this. Steam users can make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to the install files, and then you can click on move install folder and you can select the drive wherever you want. So in my case, I don't have any drive connected right now. So if you see the drive, right now the game is installed in D drive. So it's telling me to install the game on C drive. So you can move it, and once you move it, you can verify the game. After you move it, make a right click, then select properties, go to install file, and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now for for Microsoft Store users, you can go to Windows settings and then go to apps. In Windows 10, you will see apps and features. Click on apps and features. In Windows 11, click on install apps and then find eFootball game over here. You can see the game and then click on these three dots in Windows 11. In Windows 10, simply click on it and then you will see move option. So click on move, and then over here also you can select the drive over here and then click on move. And after that, once it is done, you can try to launch the game and then check. Now next step is to close OneDrive or Google Drive. Now if you have OneDrive open on your computer, then make a right click on OneDrive icon, make a right click, and then you can click on quit OneDrive. Make sure that OneDrive is closed. If you have Google Drive, close Google Drive and then launch the game. Next step is to install media feature pack if you are using N version of Windows, not for home version. This is applicable only if you are using N version of Windows. So you can copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Windows N edition user can go to settings, go to apps and features, click on optional features, then click on add a feature, type in media feature pack, and then install it, restart your computer, and then launch the game. Windows 11 N edition user, again this is for N edition, open Windows settings and then go to apps and then click on optional features and then click on view features, type in media feature pack over here. I have Windows 11 Home, so that's why I don't see it. If you have Windows 11 N edition, put a check on media feature pack and then click on next, install it, restart your computer, and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. First of all, I'll show for Steam users. Make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files, and it will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now open the game folder, binary is Win64, and over here you will see the game exe file. So make a right click on the game exe file and then click on run as administrator. You can even make a right click over here, then select properties, go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Then click on apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem, then again make a right click, select properties, and this time again put a check on this box over here and then select Windows 8, then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, this time you can select Windows 7 over here and then click on apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. Still you're facing the problem. In that case, you can uncheck all the boxes over here, uncheck it, and then follow the next step. Now Game Pass user, the Microsoft Store users, you can create a desktop shortcut and launch the game as an administrator using the desktop shortcut. So copy this command, type in run in Windows search box and then click on run, and in the box type in this command, that is shell : apps folder, then click on OK, and then find eFootball 2024 game. So let me check if I have it over here or not. Yeah, here you can see eFootball 2024. Make a right click and then click on run as administrator. You can even create a shortcut, click on create shortcut, click on yes, and you can go to desktop, make a right click, then click on run as administrator. Now you can make a right click and then run as administrator, and this is for Microsoft Store users. Now the next step is to verify the game files. To verify the game files for Steam users, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now for Microsoft Store users, you can open Windows settings, go to apps and features in Windows 10, in Windows 11, click on installed apps and then find the game in the list and then click on the three dots over here. In Windows 10, simply click on it and then you will see advanced option. Click on advanced option. Now scroll down, click on repair, and after the repair, launch the game and then check. You can even perform reset, click on reset, and after the reset you can try to launch the game. Now the next step is now after the reset, you might see that when you in Windows Store, in Microsoft Store, so you can type in eFootball over here and then you can make a right click, run as administrator after you reset the game, or you can even use this shortcut and then launch the game. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus such as Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, Trend Micro, Komodo, whichever antivirus program you have, make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security. In Windows 11, you will have an option privacy and security, then click on Windows security. In Windows 10, you will have update and security. When you open Windows settings, at the end you will see update and security, click on update and security, then click on Windows security. In Windows 11, click on privacy and security, then click on Windows security, and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow, and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game installed is C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case it's in different drive. So open Steam, Steam apps, common, and then open eFootball folder. And then you can, first of all, you can even add this settings exe, then click on browse all apps once again. Open this eFootball binaries win64. Select this exe file. Now click on open. Check for any other exe file. So if you find any exe file related to the game, you can check. Not there. So add the exe file. Now type in for Microsoft Store users. Let me check. Yeah. So you can go to the drive and open Xbox games folder. Here you can see eFootball 2024. Open this folder, content folder. Here you can see game launcher. Select game launcher and then click on open. And then now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now go to the system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings on the top. Now click on allow on the app and then click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again. Open the game folder. eFootball. Open the eFootball folder. Select this exe file. Click on open. Now click on add. Again click on allow another app, browse, and then open eFootball binaries win64. Select eFootball exe file, click on open. Now click on add. Once the game is added over here, now for Game Pass user, click on allow another app, browse, and then go to Xbox game folder, eFootball content, and then select this exe file. Now click on open and then click on add. Now once you have the game over here added, now click on OK and now launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. Now this is very important. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select your product type. For me it's GeForce. Select the right series and then select the right graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here. And once you select your graphic card, then select Windows. So if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. Now click on Start Search. Now scroll down. And the latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 537.42. So click on download, get download, and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom, and then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on this box and then click on next and let the installation complete. First of all, it will uninstall the previous driver and then it will reinstall the latest driver. So once the clean installation is done, you can restart your computer. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Click on browse and then again go to the game installation folder and open the game folder. Select this, click on add. Once it is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse and then open this eFootball binaries win64. Select this exe file. Now click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on for Microsoft Store users, over here you can see desktop app. Click on this down arrow and select Microsoft Store app and then click on browse and find the game in the list, that is eFootball. Here you can see eFootball 2024, added, options, high performance, save. Again, click on browse and then settings 1, options, high performance, I click on save. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. This is important. So copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then download x64. Download both x86 and x64 and then run both the exe file. Run both x86 and x64. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, I have already installed, so it's telling me to restart my computer. I already installed this. Again, run x64, run both the exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Again, in my case, this is already installed. You will not receive this error. It will install. Once this is installed, you will see restart option like this. So make sure that you restart your computer. Restart is a must after this. And after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to, now if you are able to launch the game, then you can do this. If you are unable to launch the game, you can skip this step. If you are able to launch the game first, then switch to window mode and then lower down graphics settings. So if the video settings is set to ultra, you can select medium or low quality. So make changes in the graphics settings, the video settings in your game. So switch to window mode and then check. Next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. So if you have additional controller connected, disconnect it. Also unplug these devices. So if you have any kind of USB devices which you're not using any USB adapter, disconnect these devices and then launch the game. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this is for Steam users, make a right click on the game and then select properties and then turn off this option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Uncheck this and then launch the game. Also close all the overlay applications. So if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or RiverTuner running, close it. So make sure that you close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also, if you have these third-party software, so make sure only the Steam and the game is running, or only the Microsoft Store and the game is running. Rest, close everything, including all your browsers. If you have OBS running, close it. If you have any browser open, close it, and then launch the game. Also, if you're undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Also perform clean boot. Now for this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure that you put a check on this box, then click on disable all and then click on apply, click on OK, and then you will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Restart is a must. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case, that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website and then select your model number, your computer, and then find the latest BIOS update available. Now, in case of laptop, before you update the system BIOS, if you have a laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer. And during the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to uninstall the game, delete the game folder from the game installation folder, and then delete the Konami folder in your documents folder, and then restart your computer and then reinstall the game to different drive. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try installing the game to different drive. Now if you have installed the game from Steam and if the game is not working well and not working fine, in that case you can go to Microsoft Store and you can download the game from Microsoft Store. So if you have the Steam version, you can uninstall it and then install the Microsoft Store version. Now if you have installed the game from Microsoft Store and it's not working, then you can uninstall it and then you can install it from Steam. You can go to store and then find eFootball 2024. It's a free game, so you can install it from Steam. So one of them may work, so you can try that. Now for Microsoft Store users, there are separate steps which you can follow. So for Microsoft Store user, log out and log in into Microsoft Store app. So on the top right here, you can see a profile icon in store. So click on sign out, then click on sign in, select the right account and then click on continue. It will be asking for your PIN or password. So enter your PIN or password over here. Once logged in, now you can launch the game and check. Also make sure date, time zone and region is correct on your computer. So on the bottom right over here, you can see the date and time. Make a right click on date and time, then click on adjust date and time and make sure set time zone automatically and set time automatically. Both are on over here. And then click on sync now. Sync now is important. So click on sync now. If it does not sync, then click on sync now multiple times. And once this is synced, now you can go to language and region and then make sure your country is selected over here. Select the right country and then open Microsoft Store. Now you can launch the game. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall gaming services. For this, copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on run as administrator. Make sure that you're opening Windows PowerShell as an administrator. Click on yes to allow and then paste the command over here, hit the enter key. Now once this is done, copy the second command. This command is also provided in the video description. Copy it, paste it on the same window, hit the enter key. This will open Microsoft Store on your computer. Then you will see install option to install gaming services. Click on install. Click on yes to allow and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, now you can try to open the game. Now still you're facing the problem, then install Xbox Identity Provider. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft Store website. Here you can see Get in Store app. Click on it, then it will prompt you to open Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store, and if Xbox identity provider is not installed, you will see install button over here. You will see get button. If you don't see any button, that means it is already installed. You don't have to do anything. In my case, it is already installed, so there is no install or get button. So if you see the install option, install Xbox identity provider and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to start all these services. So type in services in Windows search box and then click on services. Now find IP helper in the list. Make a double click on IP helper, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find Xbox services. At the end here you can see all the Xbox services. Make a double click on each Xbox services, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Again make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted. Again make a double click and then set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Again make a double click, set it to automatic, apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find Windows Update, make a double click on Windows Update, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find gaming services. Here you can see gaming services. Make sure gaming services are running. If not running, make a right click, then click on restart or start. If it's already running, then in that case you can stop it and then we will restart it once again. So make a right click, stop it, and then restart the gaming services. Make a right click, then click on start. Again make a right click and then click on start. Now find Microsoft Store install service and then make a double click on Microsoft Store install service, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now launch the game. Next step is to reset the game. To reset the game, again open Windows settings and then go to apps, install apps or apps and features, find eFootball in the list and then click on the three dots or click on it and then you will see advanced option and then scroll down, click on reset, and after the reset try to launch the game. Next step is to delete Microsoft Store local cache file. Now for this open File Explorer, then go to this PC, open C drive, open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder. If you don't see app data, click on view, select show and then put a check on hidden items. You should be able to see app data in Windows 11. In Windows 10 somewhere over here you will find the view option. Click on view, select show, put a check on the box which says hidden items and then you should be able to see app data. Open app data folder. Now open the local folder. Now open the packages folder and then scroll down and find Microsoft Windows Store folder. So scroll down. Here you can see Microsoft Windows Store underscore some alphanumeric character. So open this folder and here you can see local cache folder. Make a right click, then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now launch the game. Open Microsoft Store and then launch the game. Now still you're facing the problem, then open Microsoft Store. On the bottom left over here you can see the library option. Click on library and then click on get updates. Now click on get updates and once all the updates are installed, now you can try to launch the game. Next step is to, that's what we did, install all updates in Microsoft Store. Now next step is to run ws reset command. So type in ws reset in Windows search box and then click on ws reset. You will see a black screen for a moment and then it will open Microsoft Store. Once Microsoft Store is up and running, now you can try to launch the game. Now the next step is to run this command. This command is provided in the video description. Copy this command. Again type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on run as administrator. Always open PowerShell as an administrator. Click on yes to allow and then paste the command over here, hit the enter key. Now this process will take some time and during this process you will see some errors in red color like this. If you see these errors, just ignore it and let the process complete. Now once the process is complete, then restart your computer and after the system restart you can launch the game. Next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to SSD. You can try to install the game to different drive. Now again I told you, if you have installed the game from Steam and facing the problem, then you can go to Microsoft Store and search for eFootball and then you can install the game from store and then launch the game. Now if you have installed the game from Microsoft Store, in that case you can go to Steam and in Steam you can search for eFootball. So type in eFootball over here and then you can install it from Steam. Here you can see the play option or install option. Once that is installed, you can launch the game from Steam. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.